hit by Agnos. And Battlefield wins it in overtime. Stacey Terry hits it from 3. It'll be another Battlefield touchdown. This is the Battlefield Sports Network.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Battlefield Sports Network here with the Coach's Corner. I'm Matt Venezia, your host here at the football practice. We're just a few weeks away from the beginning of the school year, so we're here to bring you everything going on here in the off season as our coaches and athletes have been hard at work ready for the fall sports season. We're going to open up this video with the Battlefield field hockey team. After being eliminated in the second round of last year's regional tournament, Coach Walker and the Bobcats will be facing the task of getting back to the regional tournament and beyond. The key to that will take effort from each girl individually.
Focusing on their skills and getting their confidence right now. We've been working on the basics and really pushing them, like I said earlier, to do better and just rise above their challenges that they face here on the field and off the field.
In a season last year where the Bobcats had a surplus of seniors, the girls are limited with just 3 this season. With a young team looking to overcome all the odds, there's a deeper urge to find success.
Really focusing on being mentally tough. We have a young team this year. We lost a lot to graduation last year, so right now we're focusing on getting over our mindset and just pushing ourselves to do better the next time.
The Bobcats were a strong defensive team last year. To balance their game plan, offense will be a focus for the upcoming season.
Being aggressive in the circle and finishing the deflections that the goalie kicks out and finishing the second shot. And they're doing a lot better. They seem to be goal hungry and really want to score, so hopefully that is better for us this year.
That's it from field hockey. Moving right along to golf. The Bobcats finished 3rd in the Class 6A state tournament last year. Looking to find similar success this season, the goal remains the same for Coach Fricky and the Bobcats.
We're always kind of pushing to beat Langley, and they're kind of always the team on top to beat, and they're still the team to beat this year. They've got 3 Division I players, and they're just stacked. So we've got to play our best game on a given day and hope they're not on the top of theirs, and we might come out on top.
Senior Bryce Corbett won the men's individual state championship last fall. His leadership and skill will be necessary to lead the Bobcats to their first team state championship in program history.
Bryce is coming off a great year, Matt, and he's got a lot of expectations of himself coming off a state championship. Beating a kid who's already committed to Duke on the last hole of the state championship. So he pushes himself every day, works harder than pretty much anybody on the team. So from a leadership standpoint, he's out there kind of leading by example, putting in the time and effort to just continually improve his game every day.
With Corbett being the only senior Coach Fricky has in his arsenal, it will be a whole team effort to find glory this season.
I'm looking to really develop some of those younger kids, and I'm starting to see that with kids like Nick Grzika, Dylan Grace, Tate Corbett, and support from Luke Sheekley and Logan Naddison, Cameron Cho. We're looking to really kind of support Bryce to give Langley a tougher challenge, I would say, at the region and the state level. So we're seeing a lot of positive growth from those guys, so I'm really optimistic for this year's season.
That's a wrap of our time with the golf team as we introduce a special guest to bring us the Battlefield volleyball team.
I'm Ben Picorni out here in early season practice for the Battlefield High School girls volleyball team. The girls are coming off of a tough finish last year where they lost in the regional semifinals to the Washington Lee Generals. In Coach Mill's second year of her time here at Battlefield, this young team is hungry to make some waves in the VHSL.
Every single girl we have on our team does such a great job of self-motivation that it's been this underlying concept that we've always had, that we knew last year was going to be a growing season for us, and the next 2 years while these juniors became juniors and seniors were going to be the really big year for them. So it's not been something we've really had to sit down and have a conversation about, but it's definitely something that's loomed in the gym the whole time.
Coach Mills shared her thoughts on how the young experience on the Bobcats team could lead the girls deep into the postseason and to uncharted territories for the team.
We have a lot of incredible returners coming, and they're all starting to be juniors and sophomores this year. So those girls like Emma and Juju who are committed now, I think we're going to have that confidence knowing that there is a future for them playing volleyball and that they're going to be able to kind of ride that one out throughout their next 2 years here and step up and be a leader and know that they are good enough to play at that level, know that they're good enough to compete with everybody who steps into this gym as well. And then we also have people like Ella and Hillary and Carson, Eileen, Kat, all those girls who are rising juniors and seniors who are going to step up as well, even though they're not committed, but will definitely be having a future playing volleyball somewhere.
After an unexpected early postseason exit now sits on the team's shoulders, Coach Mills talked about how the team will look to grow at every opportunity this season.
The talent we had was young, and they were sophomores and freshmen, and that there was going to be this maturity battle that we were going to have all season when we faced teams that had really good seniors on the team, that I think our girls, even knowing their own skill, would get intimidated by the fact that these were older girls that were committed somewhere. So I think that when we lost in the region semis last season, it was literally just a maturity battle that I think these girls realized. And we take every game as a learning experience no matter what the outcome is. So I think from that we realized that we need to have those younger girls step up and be leaders this year as they're going throughout the program, and kind of show the younger girls what it's like to be able to play at that level and what the expectations that I have for them, and to live up to those this year.
That'll wrap up our time here with Coach Mills and the girls volleyball program. We'll now throw it out to Matt Venezia with football.
Battlefield football is set to begin another season, only this time under different rule. Coach Giralmo will lead the Bobcats this season in his first season at Battlefield. He hopes to bring a type of game plan that will lead to wins for the Bobcats.
I'm excited to put some of our skill players out there in space and maybe do some things dynamically pre-snap that they haven't done here before. And certainly I'm a go fast type of person in everything I do, so I can't wait to see these kids, have the reins pulled off and been able to get out and really gallop.
Coach Scott Giralmo, formerly head coach at Lee High School, will be calling the shots for the Bobcats moving forward. Coming off a successful tenure at Lee, his message to the team has already been an impact.
I'm really excited after this is the fifth day of us being together, being with these kids and being able to see them lead the charge and being able to see them grow in their knowledge of the game and their understanding of our schemes.
With district, regional, and even state championships in his vision for Battlefield, what Coach Giralmo hopes to achieve comes first before any trophy.
I hope to continue the legacy of high expectations and excellence that existed prior to me when I got here. I hope to really challenge our kids to grow as young men and demonstrate love, effort, attitude, and discipline.
Coach Giralmo and the Bobcats begin their quest in the 2019-2020 school year, August 30th. As we close out this Coach's Corner segment, we want to say thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Battlefield Sports Network. It'll be so long for just a while, as we just have a few more weeks until we'll be back in the classrooms ready to get the school year underway. So for now, from the Battlefield Sports Network, I'm Matt Venezia signing off.